Hello guys, hope you all are well. Today we are going to answer the question asked in previous video and we would learn data types and their conversions in Tableau 2. But before going further, kindly subscribe UNT channel. So as in my previous video, I have asked you two questions where one of my question was mention the qualitative and quantitative feature of this bull. So I am sharing it answer. As seen in the picture, the bull would have following quantitative features: height of a bull, weight of a bull, bull velocity with which it can run, and the force it can apply on any object. Beside to these quantitative features, bull also have 4 legs, 2 horns, 1 tail, which are its discrete features. By seeing in this picture, we can also find bull have dark brown skin, muscular body, and protective ridges with sharpened horns. So all these are its qualitative features, and we all know bull have more strength than cow. So this can be its ordinal feature. So now I think you must be aware of qualitative and quantitative data. Whereas the other question was, which of the data type of Tableau can be converted to other data type? And the answer for this is, we have these 4 types of data types that can be converted to other data types. So these are the data types that can be converted to other forms. So now you can see all these data types, that is text, date, number and boolean, can be converted to other data types. So we'll be moving towards Tableau now to show you the conversions of these data types. So we have reached to the connect panel of Tableau, and in this connect panel of Tableau, we'll be connecting to one of the file named as Microsoft Excel, and then the browse screen will be opened and I'm picking one of my data type file. Once I'm getting this file imported in Tableau, I can see that the connection here is data type and the sheets are there, 3 sheets here: order, people and returns. I want to work on order file, so I'll be dragging it and keeping out drag sheets here. Once I'm dragging this file on drag sheet here, data will be shown in data cleaning pane. This is a pane where we'll be cleaning our data in the further videos. So today we'll be focusing on data types and how we can convert one data type to other. So we can see that we have first of the column is row ID, order ID and order date, and each of these column have different icon shown above. So every attribute at the top left portion of it, there are some of the icons which are showing that what type of data it holds. Now row ID basically showing a hash sign. In my previous video I have told you that hash means it is number whole or it will be number decimal. Whereas ABC means it will be string type and calendar means it will be a date type. And here is a one more sign, that is a globe, will be showing that it is a geographical data type. So now what we'll be doing is we'll be trying to convert our number data type to other types of data type, that is might be to be converted to date and we'll be converting it to string also. So by default Tableau picks the best type of a data type according to the data, but sometimes we need to change it according to our requirement also. So once I'll be clicking, I'm working on row ID now. So if I'll be clicking on row ID and will be going to this data type option, that is top left, and will be clicking over it, I'll be getting this pane. And in this panel, we can see that we have all the data types shown: number decimal, number whole, date time, date, string and boolean. So what I want to do is by default, see this default, and default it is selected as number whole. I want to convert it to number decimal. So when I'll be clicking on number decimal, this data will be converted to number decimal. So you can clearly see that data has been converted to number decimal with 40098 value. .00, which is showing that it is now in decimal. If I want to convert it to date and time, it would be converted to date and time also. So now the point is that how a mathematical value or a numerical value will be converted to date and time. So what Tableau does, Tableau pick the first date as 1/1/1900. So the first date in Tableau is 1/1/1900, and according to that date, it will be counting the number of days. And according to that number of dates, it will be finding the particular date according to the number it matches. And the date here is 10/12/2009. And if you are selecting the data type as date and time, so it will be picking the time as the 12 AM. I will be repeating again that how it will be selecting the date. So earlier it have the number, that number value is 40098. So it picks that first date will be 1/1/1900, and from that date, it will be counting the number of days, and depending upon the number of days, that is 40098 will be divided by 365 and will be converted into number of we can say number of years, and accordingly it will be finding the particular date according to this number matching from 1/1/1900, and it will be reaching to a particular date, and that date is 10/12/2009, and similarly for all the values. So by this way, it converts your data, numeric data, into a date and time format. So when I'll be clicking on date, it will be also converted to date. So it means your numeric data can be converted to number decimal, number whole, date and time, and date. And it can also be converted to string. So now this data would be in string, as you can see that it is mentioned here ABC. After then, if I want to convert it to Boolean, so it will not be converted to Boolean. So you should be learning about this, that when we have a numeric data can be converted to number decimal, number whole, date and time, and date. And it can be converted to text also, but it cannot be converted to Boolean value. With this, we can see that with other types of data types with which numeric can be converted, that are these others except Boolean. So now we are moving to the other type of a format, that is other type of a column, which is a string in nature. So by default, when clicking it, it is showing that it is string data type. It have a string data type. And now we'll be learning that whether string data type will be converted to other data types or not. And as we can see that data inside the column is alphanumeric. So by default, it will be string. So when I'll be clicking it on number decimal, we can see that number decimal is null here. So it means a string data type cannot be converted to number. If I'm converted to number whole, it will also be giving null. So it means a string data type cannot be converted to null also. And when I'm clicking it over date and time, it would taking some time and will be showing me again it is null. So it means a string data type cannot be converted to null also, to date and time also. And it will cannot be converted to date also. So for these type of data types, it will be giving you the null values. And if I want to convert it to string, because it was earlier it is string, it can be converted to string. And we cannot convert to Boolean. So learn this thing, that if we were earlier we were working on numeric data type. For numeric, it can be converted to all except Boolean. Whereas a string data type, the data which is in string format, we cannot convert it into any type of the other format. So now we have the third type of a column, that is the order date. And order date is a date type of a data type. Order date have date type of a data type, and you can, when I'm clicking over this. So now I am moving over to the third type of a column, that is the order date. And order date is a column which will be having a data type of date. As well, clicking over it, we can see that by default its data type is date. Okay, so as by default its data type is date, and we want to check whether this type of a data can be converted to other data type or not. For them, when I'm clicking over it number decimal, you can see that it is giving me a number 41954. This is a number it is giving me by counting the number of days from 1/1/1900 to the date it was mentioned in this field. So accordingly, it will be counting the number of days and will be giving me this value. And similarly, if I want to convert it into number whole, it can be converted to number whole also. So we can say that if we have a date type of a data, and we want to if we have a date type of a data and we want to convert it to number decimal or number whole, it will be converted, but it will be giving me the number of days it would take from 1/1/1900 to that particular date. And if I want to convert it into date and time, the data can also be converted to date and time, as the time it will be showing me, that is 12 AM. So after then, it was earlier in date by default. After then, we can convert the date and time or date data type into string too. So when we converting into string, it will be shown now this data is in the form of a string, but we cannot convert it into Boolean. So you can see when I'm converted to Boolean, it is showing me null values. So with this, we came to know that if I have the column that is numeric in nature, we can convert this data type to every other data type except Boolean. Similarly, we have the order date. With order date, we can convert order date to date data type to any other data type except Boolean. And if we have the data type that is string, we cannot convert string to other type of a data types, because string will be working only in string format. And the other one we have is a geographical. So you can see when I'm clicking on the geographical here, where this column have a numerical values, that is a postal code. So here geographical will be by default picking a number whole value, but the geographical role will be postal code. So if I'll be converting it to other form, then it will be not be giving me the correct output for geographical role. And similarly, when I'm clicking here city, as it is character in nature, so by default it's picking a string and the geographical role will be city. So that is the way that how we are working on different data types and how we can convert one data type to other data type. I think that you will be getting the video that which of the data type can be converted to other and which of the data type cannot be converted to other. For a smaller summary, I am repeating it again. Your numeric data type can be converted to all except Boolean. Your date can be converted to all except Boolean, but your text cannot be converted to any one of the format. So this is all for today's video. And after this, I think that you might be getting that which data type can be converted to other type of data. Thanks a lot. Stay safe. Take care.